In this video, I'm going to show you the best way to make money online as a broke beginner. So even if you have no money to invest into starting your online business, you can implement this method because there are no expenses and no investment needed. My name is Kononenko. You might also know me as the Caffeinated blogger. And on this YouTube channel, I publish regular tutorials about traffic generation, affiliate marketing, and other ways to make money online. Subscribe to my YouTube channel just below this video. Tick that bell notification icon as well to make sure that you get notified instantly about my next video as soon as it's uploaded. So let's get into the details of the method. So here is what you will learn today. Beginners can implement this method. It, like I mentioned before, requires no investment. There are no expenses, and it can, if you want, it can be scaled up into a good recurring revenue stream. I'm going to take you through step by step throughout the whole method. So stick with me and let's go through this step by step. Step number one is for you to find an offer. I'm going to explain everything to you right now. So basically, we're going to be looking at promoting offers as an affiliate. Let me give you an understanding of why this method actually works. So first of all, anytime somebody wants to buy something, they will go online and they will do their research about this tool. Let me walk you through an example with Aweber. Aweber, some of you might know, some of you might not know, but Aweber is an email marketing platform that a lot of marketers use. I used to use it before as well. And Aweber allows people to send emails to their email list, store subscriber information, unsubscribe people, and so forth. It's basically a email marketing tool. Okay. Now, if somebody is just thinking about starting an Aweber account or signing up for Aweber, they might be looking for opinions on Aweber. So they will start typing in things like, okay, so let me just give you an example like this. So if I'm in Google, okay, and I type in Aweber review, all right, you will see that this is actually a popular search term. Google predicted as soon as I put in Aweber and put in an R, it's given me all of these suggestions: Aweber review, Aweber affiliate review, Aweber email review, Aweber mailer review, and so forth. Okay, so that means that there are actual people every single day going onto Google and researching Aweber and searching for reviews from other users on their Aweber experience. So imagine you are one of these people. You've typed in Aweber review into Google, and then you decide to open this first search result that comes up, and then you read this Aweber review. You know, there is some good information here about it. So let's say somebody who's reading this review, you know, and it's a great review, by the way. This is a very good example of a very good review. Let's say if they've read everything and they think, well, this actually looks pretty good, I might give this a try. So they will open up this link, right? They will click one of these links, they will open it up, and they will sign up for Aweber. Now, when this happens, when you sign up for Aweber through one of these links, this is called an affiliate link. You might already know this, so just stick with me. Just in case you're brand new, if I look at this actual link, copy link address, see how it's got aweber.com/ and then there is this special code. So this is a special tracking code which attributes the sale to this person who has recommended Aweber. And pretty much as simple as that, you know, boom, someone has signed up for a free trial. If they decide to become a paid customer, you will make a commission as long as that person has signed up through your affiliate link. This is how this works. So that's the general idea. Okay, product reviews are very powerful, but in this video, I'm actually going to give you a bit of a twist on this method. We're going to be reviewing products that are launching in the future that they have not actually launched yet. And the reason why we're doing this is because if you look at something like Aweber review, you will notice that there are hundreds of pages that are competing. You know, I go to page 5 and they're already Aweber review, Aweber review, Aweber review, Aweber review, and so on. So how do you actually stand out? How do you get your page to the first page of search results when there are already so many reviews of this particular service? We're going to do two things. We're going to review products that are launching in the future, and secondly, we're actually going to be using YouTube for it. Let me give you an example. I'm here on mindchild.com. That's the website. You can use it as well. And this is a product launch calendar. So this is where people come in and they schedule the launches of their products so that other affiliates can plan to promote their launch. So for example, you know, today is the 19th of June, and you know, I might pick a product that is launching on the 25th of July. Okay, it's called Content Lab, like this. Or there is another one here called X Marketing 360 or Ghost Sites or Nutricom. All right, and let's see what happens if I come here and I type in Nutricom review. And let me just put this into brackets like this, just to make sure that there is a full phrase match. Well, guess what happens? There is no competition for Nutricom review, okay? And if I go into YouTube, because this is the world's second largest search engine, and I do the same thing here, I type in Nutricom review, there are no results. All right, there are no videos on Nutricom review. Whereas if I go into here and I look at something that launched yesterday, like X-Wave review, let's do that, X-Wave review. Okay, you can see that there are already videos competing for it, okay? And a lot of them have had a lot of views. Look at this one, 918 views, 1,000 views, 180, okay, 9 views, 57 views, 1,000 views, and so forth. So you can see that it's actually, if you make videos about products that are launching in the future, you actually are giving yourself a very, very good chance of being on page 1 of YouTube specifically, if just because there is nobody else has made videos for it so far. And once your video is there and you drive a little bit of traffic, I'm going to explain this to you a bit further down the track. This is actually going to give you a very good chance of getting views, because many people will come not just to Google, but also they'll jump onto YouTube and they'll search for product reviews on here. You know, a lot of people are searching for Aweber review, and you know, there are tons of people that have made reviews of Aweber. And the same thing happens with these launches. Whenever people start hearing about a particular product, okay, they will jump onto YouTube and they will start typing in and researching that information. And your job, let me show you one of these X-Wave reviews. Okay, so your job is to be one of these guys here on the front page, and once the viewers find your video and they watch your video, your job is to actually make sure that you will take your affiliate link and you will drive traffic to that affiliate link, because you know, it's just below this video here. I'm going to explain everything a little bit later, but if somebody clicks onto this link, they will be taken to the sales page of the product. They will effectively buy via your link, and you get paid a commission for referring this sale. That's essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to get onto that front page and we're trying to refer sales. All right, so hopefully this is making sense so far. So finding an offer. Okay, let's do this. So now we already know that you need to use Mindshare for that. All right. The second step is to, once you've kind of looked at the products, is to verify their potential. So I'm going to take you through this step by step. So the way that we do this is you need to scan the calendar. I recommend to work at least 2 weeks in advance. Okay, so if it's 19th of June now, then we want to look at the start of July, so sort of around the 3rd, 4th of July. And then you should have a look at each of these launches. Now, you need to kind of make an assessment about the potential of this launch. The reason why you need to do this is you want to have launches that are going to generate a lot of buzz, a lot of publicity. You know, because some of these launches might happen and they might only sell 100 copies. So not a lot of people are going to get onto YouTube and onto Google and start researching this product. So there's not going to be a lot of that kind of traffic for you to intercept. But if you choose a product that's going to generate a lot of buzz, like a lot of publicity and so on, then you're going to get a group of people that's going to be huge looking for the reviews of this product on YouTube. And that's exactly what you want. Okay, so how do you actually know that this product is going to generate a lot of buzz? Well, the way that you do this is you just work through them one by one. In time, you will learn to know the vendors. But let's say this particular one, okay, Ankur Shukla CB affiliate machine. Okay, so what you would want to do is you will want to scan through it. Now, the first thing to keep in mind is that blue launches are actually good. So see these blue vendors, Cindy Donovan, Mo Mia, Ali G, Neil Napier, Joshua Zamora. So the reason why they're blue vendors is because their launches in the past have generated a lot of sales. So in general, it's a good idea to concentrate, or I would say that blue launches are actually a safe bet because they're likely to generate a lot of sales. In this particular instance, Anko Shokla, I happen to know him, and I also happen to know that his launches are generally pretty big as well, so this would be a pretty good one to promote most likely. So you can open it up in a new tab, and then just check out the details. You can see that here there is no JV page yet. JV page is where you can get a lot of the information about the launch. All right. So probably Anko just hasn't posted any information about it yet. So then you would just work your way through this. So perhaps you can look at Andrew Darius, Review Trust. So let's look at this one. Okay, so Andrew Darius also already has JV page. Okay, so that's a good start for us. We want something with a JV page. So that's first box ticked. The second thing that we want to do is we want to investigate their previous launch history. How do we do this? Okay, well, there are a couple of ways to do this. There are several ways that you can try and find out previous launch history of a particular vendor. So first of all, let's see what we can do or what we can find on the JV page. JV page is all of the information about this launch that generally is provided to the affiliates. So here you can watch the video, which will give you an overview of what the product is. But here we can see that there is some information, okay, that this is a team behind 30+ bestsellers. Normally people do not state false facts on this kind of page. I also know that Andrew Darius is somebody who has released a lot of products. Okay, they're putting up 10,000 in launch prizes, so it means that they are quite serious about it. You can also see that here you can get your pay.com affiliate link. Now, if you go into the pay.com affiliate link, you will generally see the information about the vendor name. So then you can search by this vendor name within the affiliate network and see if you can find the previous launch history. Generally, it will tell you how many launches and what kind of launches this particular affiliate or this particular vendor has had. Now, I know that Andrew Darius uses two kind of names. One is Marketro, another one is Explaindio. Okay, and if I look for Explaindio, I will see that Explaindio has actually had a lot of launches that have had over 1,000 sales. There's 990, 922, 1000, 1291, and so on. Okay, so you just need to figure out how to do this due diligence, search for their offers on the affiliate networks. A lot of offers are launched on Warrior Plus and JVZoo. Warrior Plus and JVZoo, if you search for the vendors there, you will also see that they display public launch information, and you will see the previous numbers that I have produced on their launches. So what you want to do is you basically want to establish and be comfortable that previous launch history has shown at least several launches of 1,000 or more copies. If this vendor has had launches of 1,000 or more copies in the past, then it's likely that this particular launch will also produce a good amount of buzz, good amount of people going online and searching for this information. Step number 3 is to obtain review access. So in order for you to prepare a review, of course, it is a very good idea to actually review the product yourself. Okay, so how do you do this? You would contact the vendor on Facebook or Skype. If you do not know the vendors, which might be the case if you are brand new and just starting out, okay, so you will find the contact information for this vendor on the JV page. So on the JV page, you will generally scroll down and you will see that, okay, it says here, author speaker, Andrew Darius, then it says affiliate manager. Okay, so for affiliate manager, you will then see, you can open this link in a new tab. Okay, and you can get in touch with them. So you can send, this looks like this is actually a page, but regardless, you can actually send a message to this page, and by sending message to this page, you can get in touch with Andrew. A lot of times the JV page, so let's say open this one up by Cindy, the blue launch, okay? They will have their contact information, so their Skype and their Facebook information here. So see Gary Ellich and Cindy Donovan, you can contact them both via Skype and via Facebook, and I would actually contact both of them because sometimes, you know, people are busy, and also if you don't have an existing relationship, sometimes vendors might actually skip or overlook your request. So I would recommend for you to contact, if there are 2 people or even 3 people sometimes on a JV page, contact everybody, just be polite about it and ask for review access, okay? I'm gonna give you a script in just a second to send. Your goal with this is to be polite and to offer to be on delayed commissions. Don't ask for instant commissions. Explain what you're doing and ask for review access. It's also preferable that you have a website or kind of like a, just a little bit of branding so that you come across professional and not somebody who doesn't put in a lot of effort into what they do. If you don't have a website yet, I've got some videos on my channel about how to create a website. So, you can obviously watch those and it will show you how to create your own website and brand it. It only needs to be a 2 or 3 page website so that if somebody wants to check you out, they can click on the link and see that you're a real person and that you're serious about your business. You're not just trying to steal the access and then perhaps distribute it on some kind of a pirating or black hat website. So here is an example of a message that you can send. I'm just going to read that out to you and explain why I'm saying certain things. So I would send this to Cindy for this launch. Okay, I would say, hi Cindy, my name is Greg and I'm an affiliate marketer. I would love to promote your upcoming launch, DFY Hero, on the 1st of July. I've been learning affiliate marketing. Okay, obviously you can say that if you're new. If you have some history, then you can change it the way that you see fit. I don't have any sales history to show yet because this is going to be my first promotion, but I have been learning from several experts and I think I can bring in a few sales for you. In order for me to create a review, would it be possible to please get review access to your product? I'm not a black hatter or pirate and promise not to distribute your product on any dodgy websites. So you're giving them the comfort just by being straight up and honest, okay? You're giving them the comfort that you are serious, you're just a normal down-to-earth person who is new but would like to promote the launch. Okay, if you create a website, and I actually would recommend for you to do this, you can say my personal blog address is, and then just put in your URL. For example, it's Caffeinated Blogger for me, it might be something else for you. Okay, once again, that just gives them some confidence that if they share review access with you, you're not just going to go away and distribute it on some kind of pirate website. Then I'm saying, I understand if it's not possible, but I'm hopeful you'll be able to share review access with me. So just try to be humble about it, and a lot of times people will actually give it to you, probably in majority of cases. Next, I'm saying also I've applied for my links. My affiliate ID on JVZoo is whatever it is. Now, the reason why we're doing this is, so you will find a link on here that will say something along the lines of click the buttons below to grab your JV links here, okay? And if you click, JVZoo is just an affiliate network. You are able to apply for this launch. You can say, hi Cindy, this is Greg Kononenko. I have messaged you on Facebook and Skype. All right, and then once you click request affiliate approval, that request will go to Cindy, and that's why I'm mentioning it in here that I've applied for my links. I've given my JVZoo ID. You will know what your JVZoo ID is once you register. You will actually see it in your account details. And here I'm also saying I don't mind being approved for delayed commissions. I understand how it works. Now there is for vendors, when they're working with affiliates that they don't know, they generally don't like approving them for instant commissions. Instant commissions basically means that someone buys a product for $50, you get paid $25 instantly, okay? And it's just there is opportunity for kind of manipulation there, because if they instantly pay you $25 and then at a later point in time you withdraw those funds, okay, you've taken them through PayPal, if that sale gets refunded later, then the vendor has lost $50, they refund it back to the customer, but $25 has already gone to you, okay? And they've got no way of actually getting that money back from you. So instant commissions are only for kind of trusted affiliates who the vendors actually trust. So that's why if you are brand new, you need to be okay with delayed commissions. Delayed commissions generally get paid out after 30 or 60 days. So just make sure that you mention that in the text of the message. So that's pretty much everything that you need to send. And I would say if you send a nice message like that, I've got launch history. If I got a nice message like that, I would give a review access to the person who sent me that message. So this is how you obtain review access to the product so that you can actually structure and prepare your review. Step number 4 is to prepare a simple bonus package. The reason why we're doing this is Imagine somebody is looking for X-Wave reviews, all right, and there will be some competition, you know, by the time your video goes live and the product goes live, there will be several videos. So a person might watch this video and this video and this video, and what you want to do with the bonus package is you want to give the viewers the reason to buy through your link, not through somebody else's link. And you can even see that this yellow video here says X-Wave review, stop, don't buy X-Wave without my bonuses. So you can kind of copy the approach or the ideas of how other people do it. So clearly, you know, this person has got over 1,000 subscribers, so they must have been doing this for a while. They know what they're doing, and they've prepared this bonus package hosted on Bonus Crate. All right, if you open this up, you'll see that they've prepared some bonuses here. So there's some information about the product. And here are the bonuses. What are my bonuses? Okay, so they've prepared these bonuses, this bonus package. You can host this anywhere, by the way, this bonus package. The way that you generally can get these bonuses is through two places. First of all, from the JV page of the vendors. Okay, you can see that they've actually got something called a bonus page. Well, the link is not active yet, but they will generally provide you with bonuses. So once you're approved, you should reach back out to the vendor and say, thank you so much for the approval. Do you have any bonuses that I can use? Okay, and they will give you some bonuses. So clearly they're planning to do the same thing as well. It's just not activated yet. Maybe will get activated at a later point in time. You can either use these vendor bonuses that they will provide you, or you can create your own. So you can create simple things like, you know, checklists, or maybe ways to drive traffic. You know, let's see what this person has done. So they've got, what are their bonuses? How to easily rank in the 3-pack. Discover a ranking hack that will help your clients blow away the competition. All right. So something like this, you can research, you can just create a 1 or 2 page PDF, 500 a day with Google My Business, exclusive bonus, 5-hour brokering secret. So this looks like a PLR product. So you can buy some private label rights, PLR. I'm not going to cover it in this video. You can Google that. These are products with giveaway rights that you can actually buy and use as bonuses in the future. Some tutorials, video ads made easy. So you get the idea. It's just some high value bonuses that you want to, don't go too crazy. Use the vendor ones, maybe create 1 or 2 of your own. The one or 2 of your own that you create, you can reuse on every single promotion in the future. So it's not like you're going to have to create bonuses all the time. Just put in a couple of hours into creating these bonuses once, and that's all you really need to do. Let's move on to the next step. So step 5 is to make the actual review. So if you don't have access, then your review will just have to be based on the sales page. But I'm confident that if you use the steps that we outlined here, you know, contacting the vendor, making that nice message, in majority of cases, you will actually get review access. Just in case you don't, then you can basically base your review on just the sales page, make those disclosures in your review video and so on. Now, regardless of whether you've got access or not, even if all you have is a sales page preview, you can still do this method. I'm going to explain to you here in just a second. Generally, what will happen, there will be something called sales page preview. All right, this link here unfortunately is not active yet, but let's look at some other launch. Maybe let's just look at something close. I just want to give you an idea. Okay, so Cyril Jeet, Core SEO. Let's look at their JV page here. Okay, they have got the sales page preview. All right, so you can see that's the sales page preview. So there's no buy button yet, but this is just the preview that you can use to get kind of some ideas about what does this product actually do, how can you market it, what should you mention in the review, you know, because it's got all of the information in here. It's got the bullet points. Okay, you can sell custom SEO reports, make your content website a place, etc., etc. So it's got a ton of information about the product. So you don't even have to have access to the product to be able to talk about this. Okay, of course, ideally you need to have access. If you can, you should get access to the product. But if you don't, then just use the sales page. Here is the outline for your review video. And now look, I want to make a disclaimer, okay? Your first review video will suck. It won't be good because you're going to be nervous. Unless you're a natural on camera, I was extremely nervous with my first 50 videos probably. But then after a while you get better at it, okay? And the only way to get better is to actually do this. So your first one is going to be probably horrible, but that's okay. Your second one is going to be better. Your third one will be better. And then you will start getting the hang of it, all right? And even horrible videos convert. I was making money from my very first review videos. It's just, it won't feel great, but you just need to do it, all right? If you want to make money online, you have to, pretty much anywhere with any business, you need to overcome your objections, your own internal objections. Okay, so here is the outline. Opening. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you a review of Content Gorilla, or in this video, I'm going to give you a review of X-Wave. Also, if you pick this up through, mention something about, also if you're going to be picking this up through my link, I've got an amazing bonus package. I'm going to tell you everything about it in just a second. Okay, so just mention all of that, pre-frame it up front. Then cover, who is this for? This is for marketers that want to drive traffic, or this is for those who want to grow their social media following. How can it help? Just give an overview of how can this product actually help these people achieve the goal that they need to achieve. What does it do exactly and how? So this is going to be your main meat of the review. That's where you're going to explain how the product works, maybe give a bit of a demo of the software, show the inside of the members area, things like that. And then at the end, mention the bonus once again, and kind of just close with a call to action to actually click the link below in the description and buy through your link to get that bonus package. All right, so that's a generic outline. The other things that I always recommend in all of my videos is just reverse engineer what other people do. So find a successful person who's maybe just a little bit more successful than you. So I don't actually know this guy here that runs the Super Affiliate Show, but clearly he's been doing this for a while. Okay, so you can just review, you can subscribe to them, you can review exactly how they do it. It's not a professional setup in the sense that, it's definitely plenty good enough. I'm not saying anything bad. That's exactly how I started. But, this is not a video that somebody has spent days or like that you need a team to make. This is just a simple video. That's all it needs to be, really. All right. And you can just copy, like, how have these people laid it out, and just copy the same format and implement the same format on your videos. There are plenty of ways to do this. Step number 6 is to actually make the video. All right, what kind of programs can you use? So you can use Screencast-O-Matic. Screencast-O-Matic has a free version that you can use, or if you want to buy the professional version, it's only $15 a year. I'm not an affiliate for them. I'm just mentioning it because it's a good program for beginners. You can also, of course, Google for free alternatives. Just Google something like, I think I did this search beforehand. So you can search for Screencast-O-Matic free alternatives, and that will bring up some other suggested free tools. So if you're on a really tight budget, okay, then obviously you can just Google and get another free video editor. So you want something that will have the video of you, the screen, the webcam in the bottom right, and you want to record the screen showing the stuff that you're showing. So the exact same format of the video that I'm making here now. By the way, I use Camtasia, but it's a slightly more expensive tool, $297, so I'm not recommending it for you if you're a beginner, especially if you're a broke beginner, like the title of the video says. You might not want to spend $297, but there are plenty of free alternatives. Don't worry about that. All right, so let's just recap what we've done so far. You found a product that's going to be big. A lot of people are going to search for the reviews. You've gotten the review access. Okay, you've studied, you've gone through it. You've kind of mentally prepared for the review, maybe laid out in your notes. You've also created that video. Okay, you've edited it, made sure that it all looks good and fine. Don't overthink it, just do what other people are doing. You can do a little bit of research and reverse engineer what others are doing. Okay, you've got your video file ready. Now, what I recommend for you to do next is to upload it to YouTube and start driving the traffic. A few important things to keep in mind once you upload your video to YouTube is to add all relevant tags. Okay, so relevant tags, what do I mean by that? You will add tags that are saying X-Wave review, X-Wave bonus, X-Wave. So just put the name of the product review, name of the product review and bonus, all of these kind of relevant tags. You can see how other people are doing it if you install a free extension called vidIQ, this one here that I'm using, vidIQ for YouTube. You will be able to see what video tags others are putting. So for example, for this particular one, it says X-Wave review, X-Wave bonus, X-Wave software review. Okay, so you can just take the name of the product. So if yours is done for your hero, just put in the same tags because that's what people would be searching for. Put in tag DFY hero review, DFY hero bonus, DFY review and bonus, DFY bonuses. You get the idea, right? Then add a description mentioning product review keywords. So do the same thing in here. Don't keyword stuff. So don't just put these same tags in the description. That's actually against YouTube terms, so it can get you into trouble. But you can see that this description is keyword rich. So it mentions what is this about, thank you for watching my review, etc., etc., just to make it relevant so that YouTube can actually understand what's in the background of this video, and they can show it for the relevant search term. Okay, so when someone types in DFY hero review, once this product goes live, you want to give your video every chance of actually ranking, and you do that by putting in the tags and putting in the description in here. This works really well, guys. This is a real business model. Okay, so like I said, there is no keyword stuffing allowed by YouTube, so don't put the tags into the description as in just on one line. You know, some people I see put on one line these tags. They put X-Wave review, comma, X-Wave, comma, X-Wave bonuses, etc. This is forbidden. It needs to be just as part of the sentences. So mention those things as part of the sentences. And I also recommend to place affiliate disclaimer at the bottom. Now, the laws in your country might be different, but I always place an affiliate disclaimer at the bottom of my videos. I always say that any link you click might be an affiliate link, and I might get paid a small compensation if you join through my link, something along those lines. All right, step number 8, we're almost there. Step number 8 will be how do you actually rank it. All right, now this method is simple. There's generally no competition. There's only 5 or 10 people generally that do this for a lot of launches, sometimes 15, sometimes 20, but you have a very high chance of being in the top 10 on YouTube just because there is low competition. Okay, but in general, the things that work are make your video early. The earlier you make your video, the higher chance is that YouTube will sort of give it priority, because it'll think, okay, this was the very first video about DFY hero that has ever been made, so it will naturally try to rank your video high because of that. That's my sort of personal observations, okay, based on my experience. Second is you want to make a video engaging, so high watch time is important, as well as high click-through rate. So what do I mean by click-through rate? So these thumbnails, you really need to make thumbnails and need to make sure that they stick out. So see how this one is yellow and it really attracts your attention? So you will need to make a custom thumbnail as well. Just base it on what others are doing, and the higher the click-through rate, the higher the rankings of your video. Getting some initial early views onto your video also helps a lot. So I recommend for you to share it on as many social platforms as possible. If you've got maybe some followers on Facebook or on Twitter, a lot of people do these days, I recommend for you to share it, maybe post it in some groups. So try to get in some initial traffic to it. Now, the good news is that I've got a lot of videos on this YouTube channel that talk about traffic generation. So you're welcome to use any of the methods from my YouTube channel to drive that initial traffic and drive those views onto your video. Because if you are one of the first ones who put up the video and you also get some views onto that video, you're going to give yourself a really good chance of ranking it. Okay, so that's all of the steps. So how do you actually kind of bring it all together, and how do you grow? How do you make money? Well, a couple of things. One is try to put out maybe 2 to 3 videos every single week. Each one should only take you a couple of hours to do. All right, so if you've got 5 hours a week, you can easily make 2 of these videos per week. If you've got a bit more time, maybe make 3 or 4 per week. You can also start reviewing evergreen products. So what I mean by that is the ones that are always popular, things like software tools, programs like Camtasia, for example, or Aweber, or any other marketing tools that you can think of, any other software in your niche that you might think of or you might find. Okay, you can also make comparison videos. So some of the popular search terms are, for example, Aweber vs ConvertKit. Okay, so you can start kind of doing that as well. There are many ways to grow. You can just continue putting out a lot of videos every single week. You can start reviewing various tools. So the difference is that with this launch model, okay, once this launch goes live, there's going to be a lot of people searching for it. But generally what happens is that in 1 or 2 months, a lot of people will forget about this product. This is not an evergreen product, just because it generally goes huge during the launch period and then it kind of goes quiet. You know, there's not a lot of publicity, not a lot of people are hearing about it or searching for it. Whereas with a tool such as Aweber or tools such as ConvertKit or tools such as ClickFunnels, they're being marketed all the time and people are searching for this product, for the reviews of this product all the time. Okay, so you can start reviewing some of those kind of evergreen, always popular products. That's pretty much it. That was the video that explains how you can make money online even if you're as a broke beginner. My name is Greg Kononenko. On this channel, Caffeinated Blogger, I put out regular tutorials dedicated to traffic generation, making money online, affiliate marketing, and more. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell notification icon for more in-depth tutorials. Thank you so much for watching once again. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Drop me a comment below, let me know what you thought, and I will see you in the next video.